What do you get when you cross a 393-foot-tall crocodile-dinosaur with a 337-foot-tall axe-swinging gorilla? You get the single most distinctive cinematic universe to grace 2010s. A world where the square cube law doesn't exist, giant animals roam the streets, and cities are reduced to smoke and ash every 3 to 4 years. With less than 5 months until the MonsterVerse's newest entry, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, I think it's about damn time we go over some of the most interesting facts and trivia this universe has to offer. Hello there, I'm Papa Potato, and this is Too Much Information, your one-stop shop for obscure and questionable cinematic knowledge that YouTube Shorts hasn't already told you. Let's get it poppin'. Did you know? Godzilla's foreboding introduction by the words of Serizawa in 2014's Godzilla was originally set to simply have him be referred to by the Americanized name of, well, Godzilla, but was called by his Japanese name of Gojira instead at the request of Ken Watanabe. The one and only Quentin Tarantino has confessed to crying during Sandra Brody's death in 2014's Godzilla, later claiming it's the first and only time he's teared up during a 3D blockbuster. Godzilla was originally planned to have been preserved in a Siberian glacier in 2014's Godzilla. This was changed early on due to a questionably similar scene in 2013's Man of Steel, and repurposed for King Ghidorah in 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters. Despite being the literal title character of the film, Godzilla appears for less than 11 minutes in the MonsterVerse's aforementioned opening entry. There are rumors that a handful of Toho executives legitimately broke down in tears of joy over Gojira finally being portrayed faithfully in American media. Did you know? The scenes on the island in 2017's Kong Skull Island were nearly exclusively filmed in Hanoi, Vietnam, causing the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism to propose KSI's director, Jordan Vaught Roberts, serve as Vietnam's ambassador of tourism for a full 3-year term. Toby Kebbell, the sole motion capture actor of Kong, chewed on red vines as a mirror Kong munching on Mars squid tentacles for the CG team. Peter Jackson, the brilliant director of 2005's King Kong, apparently recommended Guillermo del Toro, the director of 2013's Pacific Rim, as a possible director of Skull Island. Legendary's Kong makes Toho's King Kong proud by grabbing Ramarek by the tail and swinging the mass-murdering snake lizard in a full circle as he battles him, a direct reference to the actions of his 20th century counterpart in 1962's King Kong vs. Godzilla. Samuel L. Jackson has reported that none of his co-stars were aware of Kong's true size during filming, getting conflicting and contradictory answers on every occasion they asked. Did you know? The pre-visualization team of 2019's Godzilla, King of the Monsters, modeled Madison Russell's face on the then-popular Millie Bobby Brown from the very beginning. The production staff got so used to seeing her face that they decided to offer her the role the moment they got the chance. King of the Monsters historically introduced the first ever Mothra incarnation that wasn't a literal, tangible deity. Charles Dance, the sexy motherfucker who portrayed Alan Jonah, has outright stated that he fell asleep at the King of the Monsters premiere. Every single idea director Michael Dougherty had for King of the Monsters ended up in the film with 0 exceptions. Mark Russell's cabin is quite literally the exact same cabin owned by Tony Stark in Avengers Endgame, used by both productions simultaneously during filming. Did you know? Godzilla vs. Kong is actually the second Kong film to star Kyle Chandler, released a full 16 years after 2005's King Kong, where he portrayed Bruce Baxter. Godzilla vs. Kong is the all-time shortest MonsterVerse entry as of November 2023, with a questionable runtime of 113 minutes. Kong smashing his dislocated shoulder into a damaged nearby building and relocated is a direct reference to the actions of Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon. Kaylee Hoddle, the girl playing Gia, is both deaf in real life and native to an entirely deaf family. Wikizilla.org went offline following the debut of Godzilla vs. Kong's first trailer due to the sheer amount of people flooding the site in an attempt to watch it.